For the magnificent month of March, we're featuring Velo Wines, which is located just outside of Launceston near Lagana on the famous Tamar Valley Wine Route. Michael and Mary purchased the vineyard in 2001. Today we're going to meet Mary, who is the heart and soul of the vineyard, which has recently undergone an exciting transformation.
So here we are today at Velo. We're with Mary. Thank you for having us today, Mary. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of Velo, please?
Yes, certainly. Our vineyard is actually a very old vineyard. My husband and I purchased it in 2001. We purchased it because of the age of the vines on the property. It was a very historic vineyard, actually planted by one of the pioneers of our industry, Graham Wilshire. It was planted in 1968, and we actually have a history wall here, which tells the story of where it all began. With Graham Wilshire on the wall here, 1968, he planted these beautiful old Cabernet vines on the property. And Graham is now in his 80s, and he's considered absolutely one of the pioneers of the industry. He always wore a French beret because he had a great love for French wines, and all of his wines were styled after French varietals. So Cabernet after a Bordeaux style Cabernet. So he was a pioneer, and it's a very historical vineyard, and we're really proud of it.
In terms of the age of wines, does it make a difference to the quality of the wine?
Yes, it actually does. That's a great question. From what we can tell, vines that are very old seem to have a very special character about them. They have a lovely depth of flavour. Often on first year of production, vines will produce a beautiful wine. But then in the following years, they will struggle a little bit and the wine won't be as good. But as they get past that 20 years of age, the vines have reached they're basically at their best, and they're starting to, each year they pick up a pattern, and the wines get richer and better. Yes.
So Mary, I heard you did quite well with your Pinot Gris Festivali.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit more about it, please?
Sure. Look, from the time we first started making Pinot Gris, it was one of those feelings that this was definitely a way to go. The market was trending slightly away from Sauvignon Blanc, as it does. Every now and then there'll be a new fashion statement in wine, and that was Pinot Gris. And so I jumped on fairly early and said to my husband, look, let's plant Pinot Gris. And we also sourced some from in the valley. And right from the word go, it was an amazing success story. So at Festivali, we managed to get Best Other White Wine.
Velo has gone through a significant transformation over the past few months and seen it move from its barn-like cellar door to a dynamic and beautifully constructed new building. This magnificent extension has allowed Velo to combine its cellar door with the stunning barrel room cafe. This has brought delicious food to the Tamar Valley. A full menu operates Wednesday to Sunday. What a wonderful way to celebrate and showcase Tasmanian food and wine. In other exciting news, Velo has just produced its first cider. Named Big Bite Cider, taking a sip tastes just like sinking your teeth into and taking a bite of a Granny Smith apple. Made by renowned winemaker Julian Corso, this cider is produced from delicious Tasmanian apples with no additives or preservatives. Be sure to keep an eye out for it over the next few months, or pop into the Barrel Room Cafe for a taste. To find out more about Velo, the Pinot Gris or the March hamper, visit the website. In your hamper this month there is a tantalising recipe for wasabi mustard and honey chicken wrap.